Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fire Force Season 2, which is on episode 11, or you could call it episode 35 in the total number of episodes, you know? I mean, we're in the 11th episode, and there was 24 episodes in the first season, so yeah, add that together, you get about 35. So, anyways, this episode right here looks like to me the Dark Hero, which was titled as, is making his move. And it looks like to me he has more of a personal note with the Holy Soul Temple, if anything, you know? So I'll give you guys the best details as I can, but expect it to be very vague or implicit unless you want to know the full aspect of explicit detail. You might want to watch the episode alone. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Obi is given the information by Shinra, Tamaki, and Arthur, you know? Eventually, things are starting to, reveal themselves as they really are having doubts about the Holy Soul Temple. Even Iris herself, who made her devotion and as a nun to, to allow these people to be at peace, you know? To, be concerned because, you know, she devoted her entire life to that thing, and, you know, for them to have some doubts worries her. But Obi believes that they still did some good for the people, so I believe there's still something good about it, you know? But eventually we get to see Licht, you know? He used to be part of a theory. He used to be part of a group that might have, that loved his theory about human combustion and all that, but eventually he will switch to Fire Force Division 8 because they seem to be very good. They seem to be very good people, you know? But that aside, we get to know other things as well, as Licht wants to know the truth about what's going on here, because apparently after looking into the things such as the pie situation that Arthur mentioned, looks like to me Licht realizes that Arthur is actually right, because there are some numbers that he took pictures of actually matches the numbers of pi on, but what has that got to do with the Holy Soul Temple or Amaterasu, you know? That brings out a lot of questions altogether, consider the fact of what's going on here. Eventually, Shinra and the others are are eventually told by Obi that he talked with the top brass about the situation they found. They are told by Obi, they told Obi to tell Shinra and the others, we want you to keep this down, we want you to keep it in the down low and don't say anything else, okay? Because if you reveal this kind of information to the entire Tokyo Empire or to everyone around, you know, it's going to cause a lot of mischief and a lot of chaos and maybe some more trouble along the way. Now, let's be honest. When it comes to certain information, once it is revealed to the world or to anyone around the globe, you know, it's going to cause a lot of chaos. And guarantee, we've seen that in reality, especially with this year, etc., with the many situations of events with certain people. It caused a lot of rioting and chaos. There's no denying that of the fact. That's why Obi told Shinra we had to keep in the down low, and we had to wait about 3 years, and I mean 3 years, to maybe put this out in public without causing a lot of trouble. But that might be a bad idea depending on the situation, because if you guys don't reveal it in a certain way and find out how to do it now in a certain way to not cause chaos, it's only going to get worse later. It's like the saying goes by, the more you wait to reveal it, the harder it is going to be for other people to accept it, you know, and it'll cause maybe much more trouble. But we don't know. That's maybe a certain hypothesis or theory I'm going by. Don't take it with a grain of salt, okay? That aside, we have to it that Licht knows that a stray dog will have to take care of this then, you know? Even Licht, his only duty is to find out the real truth of the world, you know? What's with the Holy Soul Temple? What's with the human combustion? What's going on entirely throughout this life on Earth, you know? That is the only thing he wants to find out about. That aside, we get to see how, Joker, he's starting to make his move. He therefore talks to Benimaru about it due to the fact that he doesn't like the Soul Temple, or he's not the kind of guy who likes to follow orders around, you know? That kind of thing. Eventually, after Benimaru hears what Joker has to say, everything else all together, he decides to help Joker out and show him the Holy Soul Temple location base, you know? Eventually, Joker does explain to Benimaru that he's a dark hero and he wants to know the truth. And he will sacrifice anything within himself if he has to find out the real truth. Because it seems like to me he has a personal relationship or some kind of like complicated like grudge towards the Holy Soul Temple. Whatever the case may be, it might be revealed later. But that aside, Benimaru does tell Joker that he did smell a sniff of blood from the Amaterasu, which he seems to be on point, because when it came to Shinra and the others, Tamaki and Arthur, along with Licht finding the information, there is one person piloting or being part of the Amaterasu, and that is confirmed by Shinra when he talked to the woman in the black hood, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying. That's if you kept up with Fire Force. If you haven't been keeping up, etc., and just watching my recaps, that's very vague and implicit, you're going to be confused as hell. But overall, without a lot of confusion, Benimaru smelled blood from an Amaterasu power source, which seems to be, his senses seems to be on point. But we see to it that they invaded the Holy Soul Temple, etc., and we had to it eventually. Before Benimaru was going to advance any further, he gets shot down by something of some big elite guard whatsoever. Even Joker's like, yo, hello, are you awake? He goes like, lame. And the episode ends up there. Preview of next episode, it looks like to me it's called Shadow Cast by Divine Light. So we also get to see a preview of possible Joker when he was young. So it looks like to me he might have a connection to his backstory to the Holy Soul Temple, whatever it is shown, But yeah. So it looks like to me the truth is gonna have to wait, because if they reveal it now, it's gonna cause more chaos later, which I can understand why. But the only problem is, the saying goes by, depending on how you look at it in reality, the more you wait to reveal the truth, the harder it is gonna be for people to accept or to even like understand. So I don't know how it's going to go out, but it's going to be dangerous. So, yeah. That aside, we get to see Benimaru and the Joker, known as the Dark Hero, decides to team up to find out the truth about the Holy Soul Temple. Because Benimaru's sharp senses is on point when he sensed blood at the Amaterasu power source, And the Dark Hero wants to help himself along with Licht to find the truth, Because there might be more things. There might be more things to be related to, if anything else. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!